If the quadratic function 3x squared minus 7x plus r is a perfect square, find r. Solution. So for a quadratic expression or equation to be in a perfect square, it has to follow this discriminant: b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. Now, and you need to write this function 3x squared minus 7x plus r, and you compare it with quadratic expression ax squared plus bx plus c. You can see that a is equal to 3, b is equal to minus 7, and c is equal to r. Then you have to substitute it into this equation 1. b squared minus 4ac is equal to 0. So from here, you can say that b squared is equal to, b is minus 7, so minus 7, then you square it, then minus 4 multiplied by a is 3, and c is r. So from here is equal to 0. So from here we have minus 7 squared is equal to 49, then minus 12r is equal to 0. So from here you can now say that 49 is equal to 12r. So we want to make r the subject of the formula, then we need to divide both sides by 12. So 12r divided by 12, then 49 divided by 12. So 12 cancel 12, and r is equal to 49 over 12. So it is 49 over 12 that we are going to add to 3x squared minus 7x then plus 49 over 12 to make it to become a perfect square. To be a perfect square. You can see it's very simple. So it's very simple. It's something that you can quickly do within 2 minutes. Number 2. The ages of Tosun and Isa differ by 6, and the product of their ages is 187. Write their ages in form of x, y, where x is greater than y. It's also a JAMB question. Solution. So the first thing is that you have to represent their ages with alphabet x and y. So let's Tosun age be equal to x, and Isa age to be equal to y. So their ages differ by 6. It means that the difference between their age is 6. So x minus y is equal to 6. So let's label this one equation 1. So from here we can make x the subject of the formula. So x will now be equal to 6 plus y. So equation 2. So and the product of their ages is 187. So x multiplied by y is equal to 187. Equation 3. So in this equation 3, we need to substitute the value of x, which is in equation 2, in equation 3. So here, anywhere we see x, we are going to write 6 plus y. So 6 plus y multiplied by y is equal to 187. So let's expand the brackets, and we have 6y plus y squared is equal to 187. So from here, we can now say that y squared plus 6y minus 187 is equal to 0. That led us to quadratic equation. So here we can factorize it, while instead of wasting our time on factorization, because we cannot quickly find two factors that will give us minus 187 and later sum up to be 6. So it will be easier for us to go for formula method, and you remember the formula method for quadratic equation. X is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac everything over 2a. So we have to be careful of how to write that equation. So here a is equal to 1, b is equal to 6, and c is equal to minus 187. So since we are writing in terms of y, so we need to write the equation also in terms of y instead of x. So y is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac everything over 2a. So y is equal to, anywhere we see b, we are going to put 6. So minus 6 plus or minus square root of 6 squared minus 4. Anywhere we see here, we are going to put 1. And anywhere we see c, we are going to put minus 187. Everything over 2a. 2 multiplied by 1. So y will now be equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 36. Then minus 4 multiplied by minus 1 gives minus 1. Minus 4 multiplied by minus 187. So 4 multiplied by 187 is equal to 748. And minus times minus gives plus 748. Everything over 2. So y is equal to minus 6 plus or minus square root of 36 plus 748 plus 36 is equal to 784. Everything over 2. So here y will now be equal to minus 6 plus or minus, this 784 is a perfect square, and the square root of 784 is 28. So everything over 2. So here y will now be equal to minus 6 plus 28 over 2, or minus 6 minus 28 over 2. So y will now be equal to minus 6 plus 28 is equal to 22, then divided by 2, or minus 6 minus 28 is equal to minus 34, then over 2. So y is equal to 11 or minus 17. And since we are dealing with h cannot be negative, that means y is equal to 11. So we need to find the value of y by substituting the value of we need to find the value of x by substituting the value of y inside there. Recall that x is equal to 6 plus y. So that means x is equal to 6 plus 11, and x is equal to 17. And they ask us to write their ages in terms of x, y. So their ages will now be equal to 17, 11. It means that Tosan's age is equal to 17 years, and Isa's age is equal to 11 years. So you can see that this is very, very simple.